What's going on, Jerome's? The NFL Combine is upon us, and beyond the underwear Olympics and all that nonsense, it is about the meetings where NFL decision makers, GMs, scouts, executives, etc., meet in person with the prospects and get a little bit of insight into what makes them tick, as well as if they have the fortitude to be a National Football League player and work with their team. And the Vikings and Kwesi could and should be looking for quarterback of the future, even if Kirk Cousins does return on a short deal. So Drake May, Jaden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy, we've talked about ad nauseum, but we haven't really talked about Caleb Williams, the pride of USC. 2022 Heisman Trophy winner. Last year, took a little bit of a step back last season because basically, first off, we will say he lost Jordan Addison. It just wasn't the same. No big deal. But last year, USC just didn't have a lot of talent, and it was Caleb Williams playing a lot of hero ball and just trying to make things happen, forcing the issue. Basically, USC's defense was so bad, probably because they lost Mekhi Blackman, but USC's defense was so bad that I'm sure that Williams and the offense thought that they had to score 50 points a game just to compete, and basically they did, right? So if Williams was able to declare last year, I think he would have been the slam dunk #1 overall pick. But there were some dents in the armor this time around, but I still think that he ends up at #1. But bow God. Ian Rapoport reporting USC quarterback Caleb Williams, a potential top overall pick, arrives today at the NFL Scouting Combine and is expected to meet with the Bears at 1, Commies 2, Patriots 3, Raiders at 13, Falcons at 8, Jets at 10, Giants at 6, and the Vikings at number 11. Williams to do meetings, but no testing or on-field work. And he's probably going to throw it his pro day, just like May, just like Jaden Daniels. But yes, Caleb Williams is probably going to go #1 to the Bears. I'm sure. Hell, we may even find out news here very shortly that the Bears are trading Justin Fields, and presumably that means that they would take Caleb Williams #1, and he is meeting with a number of teams towards the top of the draft. So the Bears, rap sheet said, the Commies at 2, Patriots at 3, the Giants at 6, the Jets at 10, Falcons at 8, blah, 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 blah. So if the Bears somehow go a different direction, there will be competition to trade up for 1, and Ryan Poles, I mean, he makes mistakes. I don't think that he would make the mistake of trading in division, even if the Vikings offer way more than any of the other teams. Just the specter of potentially giving up the #1 overall pick and a future potential future All-Pro and having to face him twice a year, I don't think he'll do that. No. But for Caleb Williams to land on the Vikings, it would have to have a confluence of events where, #1, I think that the Bears would have to stick and pick and take their choice of quarterback, and it would have to be Drake May or Jaden Daniels or whoever, right? So then the Commies at 2, they would basically have to be like, we're not in on Caleb Williams. And they have to fall to 3, and then the Patriots would have to be like, we're not in on Caleb Williams. Because I don't see Washington trading out at 2. Especially with the other quarterbacks on the board. So basically, it's kind of like what would happen with Drake May and Jaden Daniels. If the Vikings want him, he would have to get past picks of 1 and 2, and then make a deal with the Patriots at 3. I think that's where we're currently at. But is Caleb Williams going to be a Viking? Probably not. Or actually, after his rookie deal failed, after he fails on his rookie deal with the Bears, because the Bears are basically just quarterback hell. They just are so bad at developing quarterbacks. And then he suits up for the Vikings as a free agent. 27-year-old Caleb Williams just coming in as a backup with some upside. He's basically Sam Darnold in a couple years. Who knows, man? But again, it is interesting that the Vikings are meeting with him. It's more doing the due diligence and doing the homework. And hell, just look at it from a Machiavellian standpoint. It's like, hey, maybe they're just asking him all these things to find out how he ticks and just find out how they can mentally break him down once they have to face him twice a year. And once he's with the Bears, just got the inside track, man. Flores is just like digging through his brain. How do you attack this coverage and this down and distance? Oh, really? Good times, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings reportedly going to meet tonight with probable Caleb Williams. Let us know in the comment section below. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.